job and try to get him fired. Like how he came to my job and purposely badmouthed me to the internet and turned a lot of people against me when it's like, it was just really wrong. And remember, anything that I say in this video, I can back up with proof.
Hey y'all, it's Destiny, and if y'all didn't see part 7 and 8 of Who the F Did I Have Kids With, y'all have to go watch that video. It was so funny. But this video is part 9 and 10. The lies are coming, the lies are spinning, it's amazing, y'all have to see this. So if y'all are ready to get into this part 9 and 10, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you are new, and don't forget to hit that post notification bell so you are notified every single time I post.
Part 9 of Who the F Did I Have Kids With? Okay guys, I'm gonna try my hardest to stay strong through this. The final hearing happens and I didn't have that done. I didn't have it done. But I did ask the judge, I was like, listen, I'm so sorry, I asked him for money for back to school. I spent a lot on back to school because I didn't go to a school with uniforms. So I had to, you know, like I always did, I always used to buy them full wardrobes, brand new shoes, all their school supplies. And when I asked their father, he told me that he was not going to pay my bills. That's what he told me. And this is, I wasn't getting any child support because it had not kicked in yet, I guess. So in the meantime, in between time, all I did was ask him, can you just, you know, help me out with this? He said no. So okay, fine, I got it done. But it just didn't leave me with any extra funds.
Let's all remember, money flows, money grows, money whatever, all through her, right? All up and through there.
I don't trip on money because money, I'm abundant. Money comes and money goes, money flows through me, honey. It always has and it always will. So I don't trip on money. The people who trip on money, they need it. You know what I mean? I have it. They need it. I have it. So that's the difference.
But if I could find the video of Gerard talking about when he started paying child support, I'm going to add it in here.
Uniforms, shoes, socks. I need to get, I'm going to get the girl's hair braided.
Can you get the socks? That's all I ask. Can you get the socks?
Paper. That's 25 cents.
Socks too, please. You get a pack of socks, little $6. God. Yeah, but you did call me talking about take y'all child support. I don't
do it like this. Whatever you need.
You talking about you give me $300 a month.
Then she think you stupid. Because when I pay child support, they take a percentage out of it. No, when you pay child support, he gets all of it.
Yeah,
ain't nobody boo fool.
Yeah, that thing get direct deposit, baby. Straight to that Bank of America.
You're weird. You're very much so weird. You're very much so intimidated by me. You're weird.
Because you get on her line a lot, and we don't say.
Why I say you lie too much.
I just wake up and go pick up some trash. See, when I was at Mar Marietta, I was paying, and they was taking $175 in Florida, and I can post a check stub and show that garnishment. And I called Florida, and I said, hey, y'all was taking child support out of me. Why? They said, well, we was monitoring what Texas was doing. I said, well, do I get that money back? They said, no, sir. I was like, okay. But they did send me one check for like $174. And I called that. I said, y'all short me $1, but it's supposed to be $175. $174 and some change. Yeah, don't get on her playing. I was paying child support in 2 states, $350 a week. What's $175 plus $175?
She don't know.
Am I saying my math is off?
This the same person that said junior high goes to 11th grade.
And when I was in court, I told her, I was like, well, I still gotta live my life. I still gotta do this and do that. Let me tell y'all a story. So, when this child support stuff first started, we was on Zoom. That's because COVID or whatever. So, they only gonna take 40% of what I make. So what? I'm working 7 hours a week. They only gonna take 40 hours. So we had Zoom. That was like, okay, Mr. Will, you're gonna be paying. I was gonna be paying $752, I think, $756 a month. She said, no, that's not enough. That was like, well, how much do you want? She said $900 or $1,000. That was like, well, y'all gotta go to court for that. We had to go to court. So never went to court because she never showed us. She always used to be late to the Zooms. Then when I finally started paying child support, I was only paying like $652. They took $100 off. I was like, look at God. And I paid child support from June all the way until December when I got custody. December 15th when I got custody. And once I got custody, just think about that. I was getting paid every week. So see, I had to. you know, look at me now. I'm just a fat ass black trash man.
But I could have gotten the extra funds. I could have. But I was in a mental state where I was like, I don't want to ask anybody for anything. I was paying all my bills. I was just on my own, doing my own thing. So I just didn't want to ask. And that was the biggest mistake I've ever made. I should have asked. I should have been more vulnerable. I should have asked my family to step in and help me more. But at this point, I was doing everything on my own. Not realizing just how much I really needed help, you know, because I just needed help. I had never got a chance to heal from this man. I had never got a chance to like regroup, you know, and us as mothers, we don't get that chance. He had that chance. Remember, he left us. So he was gone months. Even when I got to Texas, the kids lived with me. So he had that time. He been had time. And then when I came back to Florida, he was out in Texas, you know, until June when he came and got them. So he's had all this time to sit with himself and figure his whatever, Me, on the other hand, I didn't have this time. It didn't matter. I had to stay on my shit and get my shit done, as all of us mothers do.
So is this Liv confirming that Gerard had plenty of time to heal and he did do that and she didn't have time to heal? Because that's what it sounded like to me.
Okay? But having all this court shit going down in the midst of it, girl, it screwed me all up. I'm not gonna lie. So, the final hearing happened. I didn't get that done. I asked the courts for, you know, can I please have a little bit more time to get this done? He pretty much told me no. And I was like, okay, so you can schedule an impromptu hearing for this man who just springs a drug test on me, but you can't give me an extra.
Let's not forget Stella, Liv's mother. She actually got on here and said that the judge was racist towards Liv.
You got the kids because you paid your lawyer. That's what you did.
Got a racist judge.
Mom, don't do that.
No,
don't do that. Don't.
That's totally true.
Don't. It's already. It's okay. We don't need to even go there. We don't need.
Imagine that. A judge who takes the side of the black father instead of the mixed mother. I mean, wow.
Month. But like I said, if I had a lawyer, it would have been different for me. You know, I would have had somebody talking me through this. I had nobody. I was doing this on my own. Literally, I was doing everything on my own, even going to court, representing myself. It was just a bad decision. So that hearing ended. And then the final judgment came down in October. This was August, AJ. This was August, and the final judgment came down in October. And he was awarded the kids. He got the kids, and because of the facts, the judge, and I will put all this information out. If these videos do go viral, I will show you guys all the paperwork that I have. The judge put in his ruling because of not the failed drug test, but I want to find that paper. He put the drug test, the fact that I didn't comply. That's what he said, I didn't comply. That was the word he used. But remember, he told me straight up, face to face, if I hadn't complied, he would have never sent my kids back. So all of a sudden, I didn't comply. He never ordered me to retake a drug test.
Now, just my opinion, if a drug test comes back inconclusive, does that mean they need to take it over? I definitely feel like Liv is bleeding something out here.
He never did officially reorder me to take, and I would have if he told me to take another one, but he never did. But remember, and I have the drug test. People try to lie and say I didn't pass them. I passed a hair and a pee test. Of course, my nail test would have came back negative. People are like, people have made up so many lies about me, baby.
She keeps saying people, and she really needs to keep saying Zolo. He is the reason that you're in this situation right now. I mean, a part of it, because of course Liv is to blame for all of this. But Liv has already told us that she doesn't read the paperwork. So maybe if she read the paperwork, she would know exactly what's happening and when it's happening and when she needs to do something.
So many lies. And I'm just like, where's the proof? Where's the proof? How do you cheat on 2 drug tests?
Okay. But I don't get sloppy drunk. Those were my old days, you feel me? Yeah, I might sniff some coke, bitch, but you know what? Those are my old days too. But we were having fun. I didn't get sloppy.
How could you even do that in a laboratory? It's like, for real, guys, for real, that's what we're doing. Anyway, if I was reordered to take it, I would have completely took it. But he didn't reorder me to take it, and he sent my kids back, so I thought I was good on that end. And then he said I didn't comply with the home studies. So, like I said, you guys don't have to be neglectful. You don't have to be abusive. You don't have to mistreat your children. Just don't comply with the courts, and they'll take your children away from you like it's nothing.
Did she just admit to not complying with the court? What?
And I'm sure some of you guys are like, well, duh, girl. But I didn't know that. And like I said, I wasn't even letting people in my business, not even my own family. I didn't reach out to my stepdad. I didn't reach out to nobody during this time. And I look back on it and I'm like, damn, I must have really been in a place mentally where I didn't even want to talk about this or something, because I just didn't want help from my family. I didn't reach out for help. I didn't, like, nothing. So, of course I lost my shit when I got that. I was like, there's no fucking way. And mind you, Texas said they had jurisdiction because his lawyer did a false JCC. It's a jurisdiction paperwork. It was false though, because I wasn't even living in Texas long enough for Texas to have jurisdiction.
But wait, I thought she said that Gerard started all this before she moved back to Florida. And that's why she was saying she was running from the people, because she didn't want to get served in Texas.
So that's another reason why they took my kids, you guys, because Texas wants the money. You know, it's all about child support in the court systems. And Texas wanted jurisdiction of the kids so Texas could make money off of my kids. And that's just all there is to it. But during this time, because now we're going to get into after October of 2021 when that final judgment came down.
That sounds like baby Zolo playing on Liv's new walking pad. Is he going to break this one too?
Oh, girl, I swear I don't want to talk about this. I had right away, I reached out to my people at that point and I was like, my kids are getting taken away from me. Like, I don't know what to do. And at this point, of course, my family stepped in and they started helping me and we got a lawyer, and it was for nothing. I tried to do what is it called? It's called where you have like 30 days to file pretty much like a retrial. Like you asked to have it retried or something. And I paid all that money to get that done. I came out to Texas for that hearing, and the judge said no because I had still not gotten the home study done.
So Liv, in fact, did not do her big one.
So it's like, it's nothing to get a home study. That's why I asked him again. I was like, can you please just let me have a month? Like, I'll get it done. Like, but no, he didn't care. It's like I said, it's not about trying to help the kids. It's not about, you think he cared that he was ripping these kids away from the mother? They don't care. They don't care about the repercussions for the child. They don't care about none of that. So my baby, she was 3 years old when this happened. My daughter was 3. Right? Yeah, she was 3. Christian was 6. And Robin was 8.
Yep, Those children were those ages when you were allowing random men to stay in your apartment and sleep over. Random men that you had just met. And then the man that you were with came out and said you were doing illegal substances.
Yeah, Robin was 8. It's devastating. My kids have been through so much, and me and my kids were like this always. We still are, but for them to be ripped away from me, it was the hardest thing in the world. So anyway, like I said, I got a lawyer. I was like, we have to overturn this. We have to do something. This cannot happen. Anyway, it was a shit show. Nothing came of that. I had to turn over the kids to him. At that moment, you know, I mean, I guess that's what he wanted. But I was like, no, there's no order for me to give you the kids right this second. So no. And my lawyer was advising no, not to do it. Just wait until the judge orders you to get the kids. And the kids are in the middle of a school year. It's October. So I didn't give the kids to him until...
Liv really try to sit here and act like she cares about school. What about the 50 days of school the children missed?
I absolutely had to until I got an order from the judge saying that I had to give the kids up. Duh. Any woman would do the same. I hate when you females come out here and act like you wouldn't have felt the same way if you were put in the predicament I was. Even if you made the fucking mistakes that I made. I understand that I made mistakes. But still, you would feel the same way that I felt if you're a mother. So... December of 2021 rolls around and I have to give him my kids. I have to fly out, and I'm pregnant. I'm like a full-blown 6 months pregnant. I have to fly my kids.
I don't know why she had to add this into the story, because nobody told you to go and get pregnant when you're going through a custody battle. Nobody told you to do that.
To Dallas and leave them there. And that's it. That's it. How I didn't crash out and completely lose myself is because of him. I'll be back for part 10.
Yes, can we please talk about AJ, the baby that you said was some random man's baby? The police officer, the man in the military, all of these stories. Can we please talk about that?
Alright, so this is part 10 of who did I have kids with? Alright, so December of 2021, I had to take my kids and drop them off in Texas, okay? Mind you, there's no communication. The father of my children is not speaking to me. We are not on talking terms. I don't know what's gonna happen with my kids. There's no speaking. There's none. Mind you, when I had the kids, yes, I went through a little phases here and there where I didn't want to speak to him because I was still hurt. But he still knew what was going on. He still knew how to reach me. I would answer my phone. I was always there to talk about the kids if he needed to. At this point, he was not speaking to me. He would not say no words to me. So I had absolutely no idea where my kids were going. Mind you, he is with this lady that he cheated on me with. She hates me because he cheated on her with me. He wouldn't leave me alone. So she absolutely hates me. Her family hates me. My ex's family hates me. They've never liked me. It's like really his mom's side that doesn't like me, but honestly, his whole family doesn't like me. And
imagine that many people not liking you, but you still think there's nothing wrong with you.
They actually did not like me because of me being mixed as well. It's really messed up. And if you don't believe me, I have proof of that. So yeah, it was just a mess. It was...
Okay, so the judge is racist. Gerard's family is racist. Everybody just doesn't like you because you're mixed.
So toxic. And my kids were basically being thrown into a super toxic situation. Please stop. That the judge had no idea exactly what he was doing. Anyway, I dropped my kids off. It was the hardest day of my life. I was pregnant. I was emotional. I was a mess. But I had to do what I had to do. From that point, it was nothing. Stop. Sorry, guys. It was nothing but games. Nothing but games. My conversations were cut short. I was pretty much just completely disregarded as the mother. I had no say-so in anything. Everything was stripped away from me. And going from making all of the decisions, because since people want to blame me for my kids missing school like they didn't have a father present.
How did they have a father present when you moved them from Texas to Florida? And the father was living in Texas. It's your fault that your children missed 50 days of school. And this is why Liv is in the situation she's in now. She doesn't take accountability for anything. How was it Gerard's fault that the children missed school when you were the one saying you were taking them?
That's fine. But like I took, like you blame me for everything. I'll also say that I had most of the control, or the control over where the kids went to school. Normal mother shit. Which you guys act like, once again, you don't understand as a mother. Of course we want to be in control. There are kids, we birthed them, and especially if we're active mothers, that's what we do. But I was wrong for feeling the way I was feeling. But anyway, like I said, everything was stripped from me. I didn't even know where my kids were half the time. So this whole transition for me was devastating, to say the least. This broke me down, okay? I don't know how I made it through this. I don't, other than the fact that I was pregnant, and thank God I was pregnant, because I don't think I would have made it through.
So is Liv saying that she got pregnant on purpose so that she would have a reason to live? It's so sad that you can't even just focus on your oldest 3 children. You had to get pregnant with another baby, and that's your reason for living? You still had 3 kids.
I don't think a lot of mothers would make it through this. So, it is what it is, but I did. I made it through. Okay, at this point, I've hired 2 lawyers. I'm trying everything to get the kids back. But our efforts don't matter. Nothing matters at this point. So what do I do? Fast forward to, I believe, 2022. I had my son in March, and I moved back to Texas from Florida because I couldn't bear being away from my children. And I moved back to Texas in, I think it was like October, November, maybe so, I don't know, the end of the year I moved back of 2022. And I was just trying my best to be in their life. Of course, he wouldn't tell me where my son played practice because he didn't want me to go to the practices.
That's a lie. He gave you the schedule and you did a whole live stream saying you couldn't understand it.
Phone, I was always being hung up on by the girlfriend. There was games. There was so much disrespect. Just plain disrespect. And of course, I was disrespectful too. Because as a mother, I feel like we deserve respect first.
I just want to point out that every time Liv says as a mother, y'all have to understand that she sees her children as her property. She birthed them into this world, so they belong to her. She thinks she's supposed to decide everything that goes on with these children. It doesn't matter if they have another parent out there. Those are her property, and she is going to decide what happens with them.
Cause I'm not paying you some money that you don't even fucking deserve? The fuck you deserve money for? You took my kids from me. I didn't ask you to take them. And you only took them so you could get child support from me. That's the only reason you took them from me.
Yeah, it's like stealing somebody's car and then on top of it, making them pay to fix the car every week.
No, you took my kids, and I know real men who I know men who stepped up when like the women were like really down bad on drugs, like out here really crazy, and took the kids and never asked for child support because they're men. They have pride.
And then us as real women, we give respect back. But those are my kids. You should respect me. And that's how it happens. When your ex gets in a relationship, that woman should respect you, ladies. Make sure that happens because they're the new person coming into the situation. But like I said, all of this was on me because I didn't demand the respect from the jump. This is why they were able to play so many games and play with me the way that they did. But like I said, I was just trying to be the cordial person. My armpits are hairy. I was trying to just be the cordial person, be the person who's just like, leaving a person alone. Like, I was just trying to leave him alone in the beginning. Like, do your thing, bro, and let me do my thing. But I could never do my thing. It was always a problem when Liv tried to move on. It was always a problem when I tried to have a life outside of him and being done with him. That was a problem.
When she tried to move on, Liv, you had 2 more children with 2 different guys. What do you mean tried? You did move on.
Because I'm about to go and get my hair braided. So, yeah, I need to do this real quick, and then I need to go get the hair, and then I need to go to my braiders. The shop, I wish I would have washed it last night, but baby was here, and Okay, there was not enough time, honey. Okay, such a good shower. I shaved. Oh, girl. I'm all smooth like a dolphin. You feel me? Ready for my baby tonight. Live. That's what I'm saying. I went live for a minute. I'm waiting for my man. I don't know where the fuck he is, so I'm about to call him. Y'all want to hear his sexy voice? Oh my gosh. Okay. Y'all want to hear his voice? Him so sexy. Baby's daddy. Minutes to get there. Me and baby are going to the movies today. Baby is about to meet me right now. Oh, that's him right here. Oh, he's here. Okay, so he's about to meet me and we're gonna go see the new Spider-Man movie, beach. I'm excited to just relax and watch a movie. And Spider-Man better be good. A lot of y'all said Spider-Man was good. My sister said it was good. So, and my man is kind of a nerd. I'll call him a nerd though.
And you are out here with different men in your videos on YouTube. You definitely moved on.
Yeah, this is like the color though. Isn't it like really dull?
No.
Starting next to this one?
Yeah, it's a dark green color.
I know, but look at how the green pops.
That's green. I mean, you gotta understand, those are brighter colors, those are darker colors. It's a highlighter green, baby.
Alright. Well, maybe I'll go with... I just really like this one. Look how cute this is. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. You really want me to get that one too, huh? Okay.
But fast forward, I'm living in Texas. Still trying to get my kids back, y'all. I'm still trying to get more time with my kids. I'm supposed to be paying over $1,000 in child support, but during this time, he has got on social media multiple times and blasted me, like tried to expose me. Because remember, I'm a content creator. That's what I did. And he literally got on there with his girlfriend multiple times and bashed me. I have proof of that. Said horrible things about me. Me too. I've done it too. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, that I'm innocent, nothing like that. But he knew that's what I did for work.
But she's the mother. She birthed the children into this world, and she thinks she can do whatever she wants to do. So yeah, there's that. Nobody should be able to say anything about her. She should just be able to say and do whatever she wants. And when you give her a response, you're the problem.
Never once did I go to his job and try to get him fired. Like how he came to my job and purposely badmouthed me to the internet and turned a lot of people against me when it's like, it was just really wrong. And on top of it, his girlfriend and her family and him were feeding the internet my information. So people that were against me on his side were making videos about me, tormenting me, harassing me with business about my kids.
One thing about it, Gerard always got on here and he told the truth. That is what made people go against Liv. People are tired of hearing her lies. So yes, when they finally hear the truth of what's really going on over there, they're not going to like Liv anymore.
When's the last time that Liv said, "Thank you all for being here," without first coming out her mouth, "Hit the like or I'm leaving"? You don't treat people like that. You want to treat people like a piece of shit? Well, guess what? You're gonna get wiped like one. It is what it is. You don't talk to people how she talks to people. And that's what pisses me off.
About our interactions, you know, because every time I'm speaking to my kids, I'm on speakerphone. These people are listening to our conversation, and I say these people, him and his girlfriend, are listening, monitoring every single phone call that I have with my kids. And that's the wackest shit of it all. The wackest shit of it all. You don't benefit from this at all, other than, I guess, your ego benefits from it. I guess having 1,000 people play into your make-believe story of, I'm this horrible, scorned baby mama that's coming for you and won't let you go, and it's, oh my god. Y'all, this is just so, it's so played out. Like I said before, like I said in my post on Instagram, this shit's getting fucking old. Like I said, I posted that video, and if you want, I could post every single time you talk to them to prove that you speak to your children. You don't need my phone number right now. I have that. I have proof of that as well. Remember, anything that I say in this video, I can back up with proof, okay? So don't think I'm just speaking. No, this actually happened. All of this mistreatment was actually happening. So, I move back and forth a lot because, once again, I'm not making money. At some point, I stopped getting paid off YouTube entirely. So I'm like screwed. Excuse me. My channel gets demonetized because of the hate, because of the backlash, because of the trolling, because of the reporting of my channel. My channel gets fully demonetized.
Y'all see how much her eyes are rolling around in her head? That's because she's lying. If a channel is demonetized, not making money, you will not be able to send them a super chat. You may still see ads on their videos, but the super chat is what gets her every time.
And I can no longer pay my bills. So I had to move once again from Texas back to Florida because I needed help. But all this time, I'm still trying to get my kids, right? And I have this child support stacking up against me because I'm not able to pay it. He knows that I cannot pay it. Like, he knows this. I've told him I cannot pay this. Every single time I get my kids, and I want, you know, I've come to the point, you guys, where I've realized that, and I always thought this, but he just didn't go about it the right way. This was not done correctly. We should have always had 50-50. 1 week on, 1 week off. That is the proper way to raise children. And I've always said that to him since this situation has happened. I'm like, I can't give you child support, but I am being taken care of by my kids, by my
my last kids, well, yeah, I lied about who the first child I had after the 3, who his daddy was, but by my kids, is this girl insane?
My people. So I'm like, just give me the kids longer. I'm in Texas. Give me the kids half the time. I don't have to pay you. You don't have to pay me. We don't have to do this game anymore. But he won't take me off child support. He wants the money to keep stacking up against me. He wants to ruin my credit. He wants me to be in debt. He wants me to basically live in fear and the fact that he can try to put me in jail, which, by the way, he is now currently trying to put me in jail behind child support because to this day I still can't pay it. I pay what I can. I pay a couple $100s a month, but I have literally... Look, I moved back to Florida, and now I'm back in Texas, okay? Because I got my finances situated as far as, like, who's paying my bills. I have another baby.
Okay, imagine this, y'all, right? 3 kids taken away from you, given to the father. You're pregnant. Then you have that baby, right? You lose all of your income, allegedly, right? Then you decide to have another baby. You're going through a financial hardship, which means you have no money, you don't have a job, you have nothing, and then you have another baby. She is so smart.
So I have 3 baby daddies. Yes, I do.
You guys want me just to record every conversation? Do you want me to get a recording of of Joey saying AJ's his son? Is that what you guys would like me to do? Because that question, why doesn't Joey acknowledge AJ? Like, you guys live in my house, right? And like, you guys live in the walls, or I don't know what y'all think this is, but usually when AJ talks to his dad, he's not on, I'm not recording him for you guys to see and to, you know. No, Joey does not live in my house, no, but he talks to his father every day. Yeah, every day. Do it? I'm not doing that. For what? You guys will still come on here and say that's on his dad. You guys will still come on here and say that. For the simple fact that you guys are trolls. I ain't gotta do that. Do that for what? That type of baby mama. I don't care about that type of stuff. You would be, you know what I mean? Like, Joey can come see his kids whenever he wants. He can get his son. He can get his daughter. I do not have him on child support. I don't play that type of shit. You guys are actually in tune with your body, and you know who you're screwing. You know who your baby fathers are. I don't understand that you don't know who I don't understand that life. I don't come from that life. I have 3 by one man. I have 2 by another. Yeah, no shade, but I don't play all that. Oh, who's your baby daddy? Yeah, you can't find your baby daddy. That's weird. That's weird. That's crazy work. No, because if I thought he was my baby daddy, I would have told him a long time ago. He would have been on child support.
And that's just the way my life went, okay? And stop, AJ. But I've cried to him and I told him, you know, please just take this child support off my back because I don't want to be taken out of my kid's life. Like, that's ridiculous. My kids have been through so much. Why are you going to put me in jail when you can just give me more time? I'll see you for part 11.
Okay, so the man that you tried to have arrested for getting his kids for the summer, which is what the judge told him to do, now you want him to be lenient with you for this whole child support situation? No. You have bashed this man online for years, but now you think he's supposed to still be cool with you and allow you to not pay the child support? No. So this was part 9 and 10 of Who the F Did I Have Kids With, and I just hope she does a sequel. That way we can hear how she talks about the Zolo situation. That would be really, really funny. And then we can get into the Kailani story time, how she met this man. Now that's a viral moment. But y'all have got to let me know what you think about the situation. What do you think about all of Liv's lies that she continues to say every single day? Why does she keep saying she takes accountability for certain things, but then she also blames her doing certain things on everybody else? And why does she keep saying she's not monetized on YouTube? That is a lie. Just let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will definitely see you in the next one.